This FM 104.3. Good to meet you.
Honorable NDC and George Krobi Asante, Deputy National Communication Director, NPP. Krobi Abraham.
Nana.
Enya.
The kiki kasa jina ma stress ma mini kanchi Ghana for 80. Me wo fa ba ko a eja. Metine so amasori King Hotel. Nana da ko sa me do call lunch at King Hotel. Na you could have good jollof. There be a mekaba time on koi. Na mentia the General Secretary of the ruling NPP, Lawyer Justin Frimpong dia only a national chairman. Any party in Penimfua ATM in na mentia the hardworking information minister. Honorable Kojo upon Kroma. Kiki peso ya didn't some fallen on but we are any because Kojo Huti. Mechia minia Kojo upon Kroma na mechia Honorable Eslanso. Ewa jumadia mpanifui ebo. Nana, meme nko achiri. Sebi. Auditor General report. O pedigree of a journalist. Minim se we read the report no. Sika sema ohwe Auditor General. Sika hodua okase Ghana nyaye. Baby enye free na omom contribute to scanning in Nana. You have that information. Me ha me ho. Now, Nana, the same report. It take the time. Every single penny. The first item was the utilization of the contingency fund, which was the 1.2 billion. Nana, was the 1.2 billion and yama edi ye was the bois editua a frontline health workers. Yen jitum say ebra COVID baye. Adwumakuo baako a mo bom homodi agana ni ba bia wotie na nwumrei. Enim pa no they put their life at risk just because no person mu save Ghana for nkwa. Yenuanom emrantie ne yenuanom ma omo ye adwuma ewa ayaresabe yahodo nana omo na omusika no ye di bi ema allowances bi ana eni ho ana hu behia se ye de be wo ho amom se de be ya adwuma na omo so omo ye no omo be feel good no matimi because that time no there was an emergency situation etino sabi a doctor for nurses for they were at war omo na na ejina oman nanim eko abo enkwa ho ban okrom ha etino oman panyini ye propose as hu behia se ye provide allowances bi mom Sasika make a say ye. Yes, sir, be supply food items. Keke Kasabe Brokasa Brobia Disca and Chobia and Japade. One a tikroma when him say COVID time, ye chadianu kruma. If there is any proof or if there is any justification obeti abet na akase NPP for mo bua COVID abreso man chadianu kruma. Then KK can have grounds to say sika ba yedi. Sa sika ya 1.2 billion America nana. Yedi be supply enuanu okruma. Yedi be my free water and electricity. Peace FM, the platform at TFU tie nyina nim say ebra COVID ba ya na enipa ehye dem a na muntimi nkwa adwuma. Ebra people were made to work from home. Ebra yenua bi mu a omadwuma na omoye were seriously affected no. Na ehun be hia sa aban na etimi support ema miminya free water ni bi. I am a beneficiary of the free water and electricity ni bi. Sa sika no ye di bi ye. Ebiem Ghana form emrante ne mabawa no musua de ewo obi man so a COVID ba ye nti na restrictions ahodo aba ewiase countries bebre no na ehun be hia say as a responsible and sensitive government ye be ye say ya ebetimi evacuate sa Ghana for ni nyina. You see, every emergency situation requires drastic solutions and actions. And nanado aban no sa time no anya hwehan. Wan ka se sika na aba no because the monies were meant for some of these items. Sika na hu be hia se de betu sa na mo we. And exactly what the monies were used for. Ye de sa sika ni bi kotwen Ghana for no efri ho. Ema ene me ne ka se o manyo mo nkwa didi mu a ebinum atimi ato ma brabo so. Ebiem the same sika na yeti krom ha ye de bi support to small and medium scale enterprises. Nana opa at the end of the day enipa etie yen omo ye beneficiary of this particular initiative no will testify say ye no kure say COVID ba ye no yen ye di nwuma ketenkete me business bi kura me nya bi ye aban so ya sene because aban needed to protect our jobs enti aban ye hyehyeye through COVID-19 levy COVID-19 sa sika yom chiche ye emi ma ye sika say nyina ye adwuma ketenkete bodwafo obi abenya bibi kakra de ahye na adwuma mse de be ya na adwuma engu sa sika na ye nyan no dwumadi na we say ye di sika ni bidi no ye didi nana eno kwada nchen ye sa di sika kura na bi eto medical supplies schools ahodo any baby bebre ye dear dance as a Veronica Bucket assemblies sika choir assemblies ahodo. That time I was a presiding member for Brimnorth District Assembly. Ye che Veronica Buckets, ye che nose masks, ye che sanitizers. Yes, spraying our communities, market centers, schools, any other. Sikali bino no na moving yamra utilization of the World Bank sika omodema is $430 million na yenya no. And also ediana ye this is can be ye na. Auditor General the same report na minu na betena ha o twa nkontompo wo ho ne say e kire ye pefe say sika no Ministry of Health EDB to medical equipment EDB to cleaning materials EDB to medicines consultancy storage facilities. What as a vaccines, any insurance, I would constructions, I would you got that time now COVID the buy no man and 2 anymore. We were still running the country. You see, you don't sit here and make it appear say you can't buy you can have grounds to say oh be fine. You can't be buy no was here the ABCD amount and but you don't create certain impression. Now my even surprise I'm what they say. Cake better than an Auditor General be saints. Papa ya de neighbor most na do danko akufuado esan say ye bokro no na ban bokro no ntini yi idomrevo yawo domrevo afiri ho na Auditor General we ya de neighbor de aban na de neighbor betra no wa aban na se de kutupa na wakata ne yema so by Auditor General report we kekere kura na ne wodi abegina ha moye ho press conference dede wo ho should tell you say na do danko akufuado aban no eya transparent administration. Now, Auditor General, you have a strap for Amam. Nana, another sika yesenya utilization of the IMF rapid credit facility which is the 1 billion na oka ho asem no. Ma me try de ye nyina eti kroma na o man panyin na do danko akufu ado ne na aban. Nhye se ye di bibi e friend napco ebeba. Ye be support to leap. Etu sika no sa sika ye ka ho asem 1 billion sika ye ka ho asem keke kire se ya chedi. Enti ye nkwachi nkrofo nsisi o majapade. Auditor General said, we noted that the amount received was utilized on liability management, District Assembly's Common Fund, 4th quarter, Asante 4th quarter allocation, NABCO, 2nd quarter allocation, LEAP program, 1st quarter allocation, free SHS program, allocation for 2nd semester of 2019 and 2020 academic year, free water and electricity, capitalization of the National Development Bank of Ghana. Yes, sir, you know. The same 1 billion na yenya free IMF no ye di emu
call ya mami mi so asem to aso.
Okay.
What menka?
Me ton kapa na.
Good.
Me ton kapa very well.
Time aye napco. Na COVID mai anamboa.
Ya ne mai.
Good. District Assembly Common Fund awoka. Statutory payment say ye de ko. Okay. Ye sam na COVID bi ani baby.
Okay.
Are you saying say nka COVID ama me enye seska we a
Nana, abai every government.
Mami, question
Let me tell you, pa. Me this way.
Are you saying say COVID ama? Ami ama iskasi emfamu ye humbra. Enka skani ye de call napco. They call this Assembly Common Fund. Kaye nyes kan fan yes adwuma.
Okay, me that's it. Nana, obusa a good question. Abai be any projections sir. If be local or domestic revenue mobilization. Nana me no mienu nyina be dia dance say COVID ba ye no. Abai projections. Sikana was about domestically. A lot of business were not operating. And if a business is not operating, how do you go and tax them? How do you go and tax them? Hospitality industries, almost a lot of business shutted down. How do you go and say because main source of revenue for government to be in a domestic tax, and as revenues are mobilizing domestically. At the end of the day, Sikana Yajini bin Yadi Common Fund, Sikana Yajini bin Yadi support to NAPCO, Sikana Yajini bin Yadi support to free SHS. So if Omano is in crisis, there's a pandemic. Now Omano businesses are operating. Now any man koso about projection or yes, Sika also to me mobilizing here. One to me mobilizing and one to me yes, Sikana fan ko yes Jumadieno. It's IMF Sikana deba and said Yamidi. These are some of the things are where Anyamana Mabo Mr. Muka, the same Auditor General report na minu ani di hunkomono. And a report na say IMF 1 billion na ye ye di be support to 4th quarter of common fund. Ye di be support to NAPCO. Ye di be support to LEAP. Ye di be support to free SHS. Na ne eye nika wo mu ni say nana adia ba ko COVID ba ye Ghana ni bia Mabusa mansa wase sa sika no wase common fa na ya fa aban say Akufo-Addo na do danko Akufo-Addo enye ne bottom scan or the run Ghana eye to aye gene domestically ene de run Ghana so if me ba keke o kasa ma interject you've not been able to quote figure bia kire me say figure no revenue mobilization you saying now nana keke I nana ya the me person me say kan ne say one benefit I nya our covid mu and it's expose yama yehu the weaknesses in our health sector. And as a responsible government, you see COVID in neighbor and I want advantages and disadvantages. And if I don't want to share the effect, but another danko Akufo this is why visionary leader no. Nana na do share COVID na abano. Esu transfer ben and the on my konkro Ghana ya da so. And my yehu say Ghana no your health system no very weak. COVID ebe boa my yehu say your health system very very weak. So as a president, I am responsible, no visionary. No, they are not what's why. Sikana IMF they my 1 billion. No, and no been they supported the construction of 88 district hospitals and 7 regional hospitals. One about me Ghana ha catch them say it is not important for Nanado to embark on such an expenditure. Who can say that? Say enya important say COVID the buy ya nyina ye hu sinto e wo na pom den aso ye ho no e hu hia say aban be yisika aban be nya nusuade hu no waso da ye say there's the need for us to improve your healthcare delivery as a country. So na the danko Akufo-Addo na aban and then impanifo ka omutiri pa hu say there is the need for us to construct district hospitals and then your friend agenda 111 and emu 88 are being supported by this same $1 billion now. All claim say obiaji dino. Again, 7 regional hospitals. Nana issuance of Ghana cards and mop-up exercise across the country, among others. You see, Auditor General report, you cannot just go and quote a certain portion. Any the American the American you see, it is about time issue bar yempiki issue no. Just like that, Ufanatra, now be discussing what to Guni. Auditor General report here comprehensive report. You know, actually, you see, there are some anomalies. Nana, for instance, my presiding member, and being a presiding member, Nana, anytime be a audit biano, omu be audit conference. Presiding member, you are a member of it. Sometimes, and yamani be okra be a sikano be new. Sikano ebia ya the school fees. School fees they did no. And if abofra ko etu the school fees na so the receipt ba na return no say school fees na etu na who receipt ni. Say e be audit na say receipt ni ma ya. It be recorded as sika ebia obi edi and as sika any ho. But at the end of the day, Auditor General and as audit report will indicate say so and so amount to assembly not spending, but there's no receipt attached to it. 18 officer we are in charge, whether the district finance officer or the coordinating director will be charged, say, or make sure say obetimi receipt in what they are retired at the end of These are some of the normal practices. At the time, maybe they were concluding the report. Now a lot of PVs near the Waha, maybe Omunsanka received you and mind you, we were addressing an emergency situation. Ghana at the point they were addressing an emergency situation. We were talking about sourcing. The same Auditor General report has given in clear terms instances are or maybe to me and answer agency be and a ministry be and who be answer or back on sourcing. What was it when at the point in the supply of that particular agents it comes with a agency. So agents. What instances are was to me back on sourcing as a procurement If you don't sit here, you see, when we get the opportunity like this, let's try to educate people. And my family and your politics, they will draw another Danko Akufo-Addo in as if says Sikaliba and any part of Munsabo no Madini Yafunyafu. Meanwhile, that time, Ghana for now was here. Nanado as the president has a duty to ensure say
but who duty South of Zabo is duty say bisa ho question.
Oh no, many problem. Nana, fair enough.
But are you saying say Auditor General's report here by Nema Ewomu queries or raise any idea in Nano. Would you from
infractions or raise in now? Infractions need be by you say infraction okay 81 million bin our canon. A supply of vaccines. Amount to a and quantity was say bano. Now the Auditor General report, Auditor General I recommend they say the director, the chief director or ministry hono You see, one thing I am here referring to say, Oko local assembly, sir. The DCE is not a spending officer.
Men can't say chairman this state assembly.
Oh, no, you want to make Kasagana for it. Maybe I wouldn't Bagana for 80 minutes doesn't know.
No, but that's not even the question I'm asking.
So the chief spending officer at the ministry.
Maybe some specific question. My question is this: are you saying, sir, infractions here, Auditor General, raising who question at the end? Oh, dear, from Zobia. Why will I even say that, Nana? Nana, why will I even say that? No, I'm not speaking for you. I'm speaking to the good people of this country. KK, you better not kasa. So what the shower dreams on the crop kasa? How you mistake? You are speaking to audience here. You cannot even define them. Some of them, they know more than we are here. What you are saying. So what you are now kasa? You must define the audience. Oh, you know the caliber of people are peace FM. Etino so why you say bia how better studio ha e dan ketewa bi na ne crop ya shemu ntino you are addressing crop, you are not addressing me, you are addressing the good people of this country. Nana they make a and say on my reference no make sure infractions ne bi on my and say what you sika in practical terms what you sika 2000 say woto ensuo we 5 ensuo ne ye 2 na aba. At the time Auditor General and report no who say on case where this can was say you paid for 5 of this water. But 2 now, but the chief director initiative process now make sure that the remaining water will come. Say, man, so as he can, you go to government chest him. That is as simple as that. Unless you are telling me so already before Friday, I'm ready a month here. But that is what it meant. So 81 million or so be a D. And your supply now was Ghana a receive. Supply and the quantity also a receive. But your huska. It Auditor General as a chief director, we are spending officer or ministry, making sure say 2 things. Either say quantity na kadebeba, na Ghana for Japan, and now say the difference has to be paid into government chest. So when hula balloon, no musio. At the end of the day, that's the KK. See an opportunity say we are addressing sensitive issues. At the end of the day, will be a debonia. Me, I will not sit here and say Ghana Amra and protect you be why involved in corrupt activities because corruption is there AD as of mine. But the auditor report though, you can report as it is. My report there's so much sensations. No, will be a discussion. You continue to fear. You say that's not the way to go, my brother. That is not the way to go. I think sir, we need to investigate, analyze the report. Why not go investigate it?
Auditor General Diaba.
Why not go investigate?
No, Auditor General. You understand?
You say we need to investigate. Why not go investigate?
The advocate.
The ongoing investigate.
The report is clear. Your state institutions they have the mandate. Say Auditor General report to ya copies with the Beko Parliament. Those mandated institutions must act. Now, free say Ghana Sikabia could be baby any say dear. You never support to almost say but they are okay. No, you want to make it appear as a
Mamintia man for Asante and what's in
104.3 Good to meet